Okay, we are online. Sorry, I butchered this. We are online now. Hello, Gaming Hamster. Nice to have you here. Today we are starting a new image. Well, kinda, because I just started one. I guess what was that? Like yesterday, I mashed up some different images that I drew earlier on the Surreal and Abstract side, and you can already look at this image and say, oh, it's got some nice variation and colors going on. Still, this needs to be refined a lot, but yeah, since I did this off stream, I activated the recording feature in Clip Studio Paint, which I now deactivated because it just takes too long, and I usually when I get my rendered videos, it makes more sense for me to just use the videos and speed them up and upload that, as opposed to doing that with the internal thing in Clip Studio Paint. But yeah, let's just watch this video, and there you can see how I built everything up. What is a bit yeah, not ideal is that all the photo bashing is like in the last seconds, so you don't see a lot of the photo bash and just see me draw the abstract piece. And you also don't see my older abstract pieces, which I kind of merged and twisted into this image. This is because I wasn't completely feeling the vibe of the original painting, so sometimes I take old images and throw them into this one, and yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And here I think we got a real nice effect. So, and at this stage I kind of liked it. I liked the colors a lot. And it also had some very sharp contrasts, perhaps a bit too sharp. But yeah, let me see, just drawing. And then I did the photo bash, and then everything was at the end rather quickly, and then I did some painting strokes over that, but yeah, I didn't do a lot there. So I think let's go into this piece, which I dubbed Mansion of Madness. It's a little bit H.P. Lovecraft inspired, as you can tell maybe. And yeah, one thing I'm not really sure is whether I want a moon in there or not. I'm still struggling with this because when I look at it, it doesn't look half bad, but I think the composition works better without it, because we all have this nice color variation here in the background. So I think I already took care of this empty space in a sense, but I'm not sure. So I just have that on another layer, and we will look at it and decide as we go. So yeah, I think now we can actually start painting. And for that, I think I scaled this image up quite a bit. When I first did it, I think it was just 1920 pixels, so normal HD resolution, and this is now bumped up times 3, so I think we have something like 5000 pixels. Yeah, let's see if we need all of this, but yeah, As you can see now, everything is very blurry at this stage, but yeah. I don't know where I should start. So many places where I could start. And I think for now, let's just start with those windows here. So I hope you are doing fine. I hope Gaming Hamster, you had a good week, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'm not really sure if I do a retro stream just today, but we will do one for sure Saturday. Also, you gotta keep me up to date on your Zelia progress. So if you are further in the game than me, just give me some hints maybe when I play. I mean, you also already did do that before. And let's see where we... I think I wanted to separate this building here from this, and do think we can maybe add a separation line here too. I think for now I will leave the perspective grid on, so that I don't get totally confused and lost. Maybe it's a good idea to just zoom in slightly, like something like that. Yeah, I do think that is the resolution we should work on for now. And let's see how we can evolve this. I think here we need a bit of a lighter color as to indicate some red light. And then we can blend all of those lights a bit together. I really want some dark, almost witch-like appearance of this mansion, and sometimes I want this to be smoke in texture, like on this side, and sometimes I rather have something tentacle-like going on. Depends a little bit on the area of the painting we're in. And I wouldn't worry too much about like total detail here. I'm not trying to make this into a realistic artwork, so having a bit of texture and like here the oil color brush that I have, I think this will make a nice addition to the painting. I do need to zoom in, but I also need to zoom out a bit to check if everything is working. So Sorry, we need to do a bit of both. Yeah, let's get this green color for the window sims going. What is that? Oh, okay. That is, it's not from me, but it's another public domain, so was just worried a bit. Let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. And we just started the image. Ultimate Studios. Yeah, this is the how do you put it? The first sketch where we work on for now. I just started this I think yesterday. And now I want to really detail it. I also think we need to get some separation here. Yeah, this is way too much. And then we can maybe add some darker color here. To indicate those little window platforms. And we also need to accentuate the plane change here. So that one can look at that and see that this is meant to go down. I don't know if I did the right thing by starting it in such a low resolution, because now I have to fight the pixelation. But then again, with the brushes it's so much easier to start in a lower resolution. Because brushes are very lagging in Clip Studio Paint if they get like really huge. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, we will we will get to it. It just takes time. Let's see. I need to switch to the full image from time to time so we don't get lost in detail. Like here, for example, I need to tone that down. I'm pretty sure about that. And also I do think we could darken down those areas too. Maybe can even pick a saturated green? No. Okay. Was a try. And then maybe let's grab the Painterly blender. Oh, we have the chop brush selected. Let's grab this and we can blend this energy beams or tentacles or whatever this is a bit better together. Chop brush again. Yeah, something like that. I'm not really doing too much here. I'm just thinking of the areas which need to be corrected and about the composition. Yeah, I thought about that earlier when I constructed it. Now it's just painting away for the most part. I don't know if I want to completely get rid of those textures. They look kind of interesting. We can grab the knife brush. Yeah, I think we will have to do a lot of going back and forth. Because some things I can't see in this full view, and for other things I really need to get down to the other zoom levels. Get a chop brush real quick. And add a bit of a separation here. I do think we want to have something like that. Yeah, I do think I want some lights to be turned off in this building. Not everything on and glowing. Is this supposed to be coming in from this window? Maybe. I don't know. I just wanted to make a little highlight, but it doesn't seem to translate too well. Oh well. Doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I need to have this selected so that all of my lines are following the perspective. Otherwise it's just a bit mindless, tedious work. Let's look at those windows and clean them up a bit. Why doesn't this work? Okay, now it does. I do think we also want to have again some indication of those window areas. Sorry, I kinda have forgotten the English name for it. What is it? Fensterbank? I'm not too sure. Anyway, those little areas beneath the window. I do think we want to have them. Let's see if we can maybe even add some texture here. Like, I don't know, maybe wood, maybe some rotten surface. At the moment I'm more feeling wood at this moment. And here we need to separate out this. So this line is receding to the background. And I'm not terribly concerned with defining every single shape here. It will just look good by its own, I think. Oh wow, this is quite dramatically. Okay. let's switch to the full picture once more. And I do think for now I want to blend a bit on those ectoplasmic thingies coming out from the windows. Something like that. And then we can maybe, I don't know, I don't want to ruin all the Mocky design. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I just started this image yesterday, and I thought now would be a good time to detail it a bit. So this is what we're doing. I'm glad you like it though. I do think we need to lighten up this still a tad more. I don't know. Oops, sorry, just accidentally hit the wrong key. I do think that we need to blend some of this before we can continue. And I think this should be totally in darkness, like those tentacle things are coming out of it. Yeah, something like that. So is this painting a requested painting? No, it isn't. I just started to draw something abstract, and then it kind of evolved into this Cthulhu-esque thing. But it's not a requested one. Did we have some requests? I'm not too sure about that. Oh, now I'm getting all glitchy graphic errors here. Hope it is now working. Even now that I turned off the saving feature, I feel like Affinity is sometimes lagging. Okay, let's see if we can accentuate this a bit more. I think those are supposed to be windows, I'm not really sure. And what do you do with your painting? I don't know. It's just a nice looking surreal horror-esque painting, so I don't have any specific plans what to do with it. I just create for the sake of creating. I don't know. I do think I need to sharpen out the window area at the back a bit more. So let me just do that. Oh, I have the Nilscarf. Nice that you like the painting. We just started it this stream. I did make a sketch offline, but now we are in full detailing mode. I'm glad you like it. Do you draw yourself? Because in this stream, sorry, I'm getting a bit tired. I don't know. I should be a bit more, not necessarily hyper, but a bit more active, I think. Generally this is a pretty chill stream, and I like to talk about all things art. So if you have any questions regarding my technique, software, or fundamentals, basically anything, doesn't even have to be art, feel free to ask. And you're also encouraged to, if you like Shay on work, it almost looks like concept art for a game. Yeah, this is because I'm very much influenced by concept art. This is the image we did during the last streams. So if you like something like that, and we also have a bit more normal looking concept arty pictures and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just cycling through a few random images. So if you like stuff like that, this is basically what we are doing on the stream all the time. So yeah. Okay. Just a short review of the pieces that I do. I do think we need to sharpen out this edge here quite a bit. Yeah, this is very pixelated. Yeah, as of now, actually, I did it like that. Usually I like to draw everything on stream, but sometimes, especially when I'm not too confident in my abilities or my ability to stay focused all the time and come up with a real great looking image, I just do something that basically works. I can see everything and I just need to detail out the things, so it is a bit less taxing for me. Those look like great wallpapers or loading screens for games. Yeah, they certainly could be. I was involved in the creation of a few games, but all just indie and non commercial stuff, because I'm just a hobbyist and I do this purely for fun. And yeah, I do have a regular day job that I love. Well, just l'art pour l'art. And I also don't plan to do something like that for realsies in the art world or something like that. I just like to do it and get better and create. So you don't rely on it. Yeah, I do think the first of all, I got a very nice, good paying job as a psychologist, educational psychology, that I really love, and why would I trade that in for anything else? And then I know that the music and art market is really tough, and I don't want that. I want a good security, and I also want creativity on my spare time, and this just works perfectly. So yeah. I don't know why this keeps popping up. I thought I switched all of these things off, but they don't stay turned off. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Let's see, I wanted to sharpen down the areas here, because they were very wobbly. Anyway, Niels Gaff, are you planning to get into the art industry or something like that? Just asking. Let's see. Do we want some interior here? I don't know. The cool thing about when you're doing a bit more like artsy, surreal art is you don't have to like define everything exactly. But then again, if I really wanted to, I could take this to a more refined renderer. But yeah, not really feeling this. I would like to leave it. But I enjoyed drawing a lot, but I don't think I'm good enough for the industry. I don't know, if you practice enough, if you want to break into this and really are determined sorry if you are determined to do that, yeah, I mean, I would need to look at your work to say a bit more, but I do think even if you are really not there yet, you can try to improve. And yeah, actually drawing is not the most important thing when I think about getting in the industry. The thing is more is, are you a person who can live with constant insecurity? No, not insecurity, constant, yeah. You don't know when your next check is coming, and you need to promote yourself, and you need to get onto all those social networks, and I don't know, I really hate, I always call it the BWL part, the economics part of being an artist at a professional level. And I hate this with all the passion of my heart. I love drawing, and I hate hate all the other stuff. This is why I don't think I would make a good professional artist, regardless of skill, which I also think I'm still lacking, so it's okay. But for Twitch, it's actually perfect. A lot of fun to stream art, yeah. Oh, by the way, have you ever played Passepartout, the game? I haven't. It is the most accurate regarding the life of an artist. Maybe I should check that out. I'm really good at making quick and tough sketches of the human body. Oh, I suck at that. As you can maybe tell, I'm really more of an environmental artist. And yeah, this is what I like to do. And I'm also, when I do stuff off stream, not off stream, on stream, I'm pretty confident when it comes to especially like landscape only stuff. If it gets to buildings, yeah, I can also handle that. But as soon as the human body comes into play, it's a lot tougher for me. I'm not saying that I can do it, but I'm not as comfortable doing it directly, everything on stream. I noticed, yes. I'm best with dynamic images, yeah. If you're doing a lot of anatomical work, I think that's very important to be very dynamic in it. But I also think, like, for for an environmental piece, this has a lot of movement, I would argue. You might have a different opinion, and it's totally cool too. Let's get rid of the grid once. And then we can maybe add another window in here. And bump the levels up a bit. Wait a minute. Okay, indeed it has. But I am talking about people performing actions or posing in a certain pose, yeah. But it's not perfect because I'm still 15. Oh yeah, so you're still very young. So you have all the time in the world to explore different things and art styles and learn about all that stuff. So I think when I was 15, what did I want to do? I do think at this time, at this stage of my life, I wanted to study, I didn't want to study art, but like industrial design. I was very heavily into 3D at this point. And I think most people already know the story that I actually tried to get into design school here in Germany, and I was rejected. But it's okay. I'm not even mad. Then I got into musicology and finished my exam in there, and now I'm doing my PhD in psychology. It's crazy. But it's just the way it happened. Oh, I'm Dutch. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I really wanted to visit your country, and not for the the purposes I can't stage on Twitch. No, that's not what I meant. I do think you have a very nice landscape. I really love those very flat sea surfaces. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit bad at explaining it. I'm also a huge mountain person, but yeah, there are a lot of places in the world that I want to visit. I really dislike the flatlands. Yeah, I can get that too if you see it all the time. But it's I think a great place to go hiking, which I love, and also cycling. I love the flatlands. Gaming Hamster, yeah. I think almost every region has something going for it. Like it's so. I'm very how do I put that and not sound like a complete weirdo. I did plan on visiting Karelia, Karelian. That is the border region between. Don't let me say. I think it's Finland, right? Finland and Russia. And nowadays it's completely insane to go there because of all the things happening. But they have like also a native population there, which is independent of both Finnish and Russia. And it's very like this icy, unexplored wonderland. Very, very cool. So we did plan for this and also to go to China, and then COVID hit. I don't know. Every country I set my mind into taking the next trip. It just falls flat. And go to Texel, or another one of our islands. Okay, I will keep that in mind. So the islands. Yeah, basically what I wanted to say is there are so many places in the world that I want to visit and don't have that much time. And also now due to COVID everything was yeah, a bit complicated. Island hopping is fun, even for people that already live in the Netherlands. Okay, so island hopping meaning that you take like a ferry to the next island, is that it? Or what is island hopping exactly? I think when my sister went to where was that? Man, I kind of forgot. No, it wasn't Thailand, it was not Vietnam, but it was some Southeast Asian country, and there she did island hopping in the sense that they all took a plane and then stayed for 2 days and moved to the next island. And but I don't think that's what you mean. Yeah, you mean ferries. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I don't think they even have airports on those islands. So. Maybe they do, but not international ones. Indonesia, Bali, I think maybe it was Bali. I don't know, it was also some years ago, so I'm not totally sure. No, it wasn't Indonesia and it wasn't the Philippines. So maybe it was Bali? I don't know, it sounds kind of wrong though. I don't know. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, I will remember, even if not on the stream. And then I will tell you and nobody will know what I'm talking about. We can have a bit of plane separation going on here. Yeah, I do think that looks rather good. And then something like that. I do think that I need to come into here and clean this up a bit more. At some point. Not sure if I should do it now. Yeah, why not? Can have the light creeping up here. The islands are exactly above the Netherlands. Okay, so yeah, if I ever plan to do a trip there, that would be a great idea to make something like island hopping. But then again, I have also heard a lot of good things about, like obviously the cities, but I'm not a city guy when it comes to visiting countries. I prefer a lot more nature, as you can probably tell by my images that I really love them a lot more. Yeah, a lot of tourists go to the city, yeah. I bet, but I think that's not a direction I am heading. I don't know. I must really think hard about a city where I said, oh, this was great fun to... I mean, I didn't do that much in the first place, so... Did I ever do... a city vacation? Oh man, I really have to think hard about this. Yeah, with the with my school, we stayed in Rome, and it was horrible. We had a hotel directly in front of a busy street, and I did have a lot of trouble sleeping during that period, and sometimes I still do have those problems, and it was actually horrible.
We were supposed to go to New Orleans, but then
Yeah.
COVID happened.
Yeah, my girlfriend just said we were supposed to go to New Orleans because I had a conference there, and this would have, I think this would have been great. Okay, New Orleans actually sounds like a absolutely terrific place to be in, but yeah, this didn't happen because of COVID. And actually, I paid all of the hotel and everything, and then Donald Trump just said, "Now nobody can enter America." That was that. And well, as a local of Amsterdam, oh, nice to have you here. Know that all the tourists miss out all the good parts of the city and just go to the tourist district. Yeah, it's a lot like this in the big cities. You really need to have a good guide or some local who can show you the nice places. Yeah, I can totally get what you are saying there. Oh, we did a bit of errors here with the perspective. Okay, is it working like that? Yeah. Okay, this sometimes happens when you are painting without the grid. You just make all these weird errors. Okay, this is a lot better. I do think that we need to separate out this a bit more. Something like that. Then we can have those windows lit a bit. Yeah, something like that. I actually do think it would be nice to have some kind of window. No, this draws too much attention. They all think that they should go to the red light district and smoke marijuana. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is obviously not something I'm interested in. But a lot of tourists go for that route, and yeah. It's just like that. I'm gonna leave it there. I had a bit trouble seeing what you were drawing, but now it looks quite clear. Yeah, this is the nice thing about constructing things out of a real messy photo bash combined with a smaller detailed painting, is that it's almost like looking at clouds, and in the clouds you see things, and once you see them everything falls together. But especially with this image, I don't mind too much that some spots are a bit unclear. I don't want to like overpaint it and make everything just disappear into detail. That being said, I still do think that I have a bit of a way to overpaint paintings a little bit. Yeah, just need to find the right amount. But for me it looks a little bit more like an eerie street. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going for. Like some Cthulhu-esque, like a street. Okay, not a mansion per se. Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah. I mean, isn't this even maybe cooler? I don't know. For sure, I don't worry too much about making an exact image of a mansion and following a concept. I just used this on Twitch because I thought it looked like it. And if you are designing to spec, yeah, you kind of have to do that. Yeah, you can't change the subject, but if you're just painting for fun, nobody is stopping you to redefine your goals. Yeah, that's cool, I think. Yeah, I also think so. It's a nice idea. Let's see if we can... maybe let's blend a bit. I mean, now we have drawn a lot, and I don't think that's a bad call. In fact, it's the way to go. But we have so many like a bit bad textures because of the photo bash. We can blend this a little bit. I don't think that's a bad call. The question will be quite weird, but why does my facial hair regrow so quickly? I can't help you with that one. I don't know. Maybe you should ask your barber or your physician. I have no idea. I have the problem that my hairline is now receding a lot. I will go bald, but it's just the way things are. 3 weeks ago I had to shave for the first time. Now I have to do it at least 3 times a week. Oh yeah, so you mean like facial hair, not as in your main hairline, but like, yeah, okay, I could. Sorry, I misunderstood that a bit, but okay. Still can't help you with that one. But yeah, it's just either you just grow yourself a beard and then you don't have to do it like all the time. But I also have the same issue, like when I do shave my the sides of my face, then I have to do that every day. I didn't do it because I was lazy. I do like those colors. I experimented a bit with the colors in the beginning of the project, and I thought about saturating them more, but I do think just having the saturation down on this spot and maybe some smaller areas, but I don't think this is very... yeah, it is a bit saturated, but it's also very dark. So, and only here you have, and even this isn't that saturated. So... I do think, especially in the background, we want to have some more blended tones, not that many hard edges. I think the hard edges we can kind of reserve for this. I tend to overdo it a bit on the hard edges, but I don't also want to overblend. So a little bit of hard edges is okay here. You just have to do it in spots and not all over. Gaming Hamster going to lurk now. Totally fine. That is very cool. And like I said, I'm not really sure if I will stream some retro today. Depends a bit how I feel. I kind of tend, I've already said it, to not do that today and just focus on tomorrow. But don't be totally surprised if I do some DOS games. It reminds me of something, but I can't quite wrap my head around it. I do think if you ever played the Cthulhu role-playing game, like the pen and paper one, there is how's it called? The a separator between the players and the one who leads the game. And this one has an image that is a bit similar. It features monsters as opposed to like the construction here, but it has, I think, a very similar color scheme going on with all the reds and greens and blues. So it might be that. It might be something else entirely. I'm not sure. Oh, we need to be careful here. Like this one shouldn't be separated. I don't know if that leads to this. Maybe. If we want to do that, we need to separate out this a bit more so that we have a tonal contrast going on. Yeah, something like that, I think. But we now have a very weird tangent going on, so we can't do it like that. I actually have to erase this out again. Yeah, I really don't want that tangent. Something like that. Is that better? We have just a small tangent. It's okay though. Yeah, it's okay. Mhm. Do you think I want to accentuate this one window here? Maybe this one too, just a tad. I do think here I just want some textural effects. I don't want this to be overly defined. Like something like some oil paint. I don't know. The problem I also facing here, we did have this in the past, again, is that the light for my camera is directly above this spot, so I do have a bit of trouble to see the exact colors going on here. Maybe I need to switch that around a bit. I do want this to be rather dark here. I need to get the chalk brush. Do you play video games? Yeah, I do. And also I do play them on this channel. The thing is, I mostly play here, at least on the channel, I play retro games. Like really old DOS games. I don't think you can relate too well. I'm not sure. Maybe retro is having a comeback even at the younger audience. But since I'm quite old already, I grew up in the days of the C64 computer and yeah, DOS and all those really old games. And I like to play them, and I like to play rage games. Games that are very frustratingly hard, as long as they are 2D. I mean, I also played my fair amount of Dark Souls and stuff like that. But, yeah. It's not entirely my genre. And concerning stuff like Elden Ring, yeah, I will play it sometime. But, I don't want to be the 100th guy streaming Elden Ring. I don't see the point. But with retro stuff there is a bit of a scene. And you do have people coming back all the time for this. Oh yeah. Oh. I don't know why my webcam does this. Sometimes it just resets to the default settings. And then I can't change the brush size. Let me see. Rather have something like that here. And then here too. I don't know what I did here. I think I need to erase that out. That was some photo bash fragment. Yeah, let's get rid of this and just have it proceed in the dark. Do you enjoy older Pokemon games? Yeah, sorry about that, but my girlfriend likes all this stuff quite a lot more than me, I would say. Pokemon was just at the time that I did my Abitur, my high school, or something. Yeah, you know, when I say Abitur, you know what I mean. Anyway, so I was a bit old to get fully into the Pokemon crowd. I mean, I do have internet, so I was very aware of what was going on there, but it doesn't have that much like nostalgia feel for me personally. I do realize that they are quite good games, but yeah, it's just something that wasn't really directly in my time span, so to say. Oh, now it resets again. Why does it do that? Maybe I just hit a key accidentally? I don't know. Maybe. No, we need to be careful here not to kill the silhouette of the window. I do think we also need to zoom in here to really have a sharper edge on the windows. So let's do that for a short amount of time. Let's grab this brush and accentuate the edges of the window a bit. And if you're, in case you're wondering why everything looks so messy, it's because the image that I started with just had like regular HD dimensions, and now I scaled everything up quite a bit. So we do have some pixelation going on, but don't worry. Either I will fix this as I go along with the image, or it won't really distract that much because it's soft edge either way. Well, let's maybe get a bit more light into this window, and let's look how we did. Yeah, something like that. We do need to get rid of this. Oh, maybe not so soon. I'll just separate out this a bit. I don't know. Maybe I do something with that later on, but as of now I'm not too sure if that benefits the image. I didn't notice that. Sorry, that so sometimes we have a bit of delay going, and then I'm not 100% sure what you were talking about. I don't know if I should separate that. I do think I like it better like this. And then maybe just blend it a bit to get rid of all those really ugly transitions. I need to come in here with a brush either way. Oh, did I save? I'm not too sure. Let's just save for a moment. Oh, let me see. Grab the chop brush, and I do think I also want to emphasize a window going on here. I do think this is a bit too dark. Need to lighten this up. I do think we want to accentuate one, but not all of them. Let's see if we can rather have this recede a bit into this. Like I don't even know what those lines are supposed to be. Some lightning effect or some tentacles. I'm not too sure. And then we can maybe try to blend this in a bit more. What do we do here? I don't see anything particularly useful in this area. Let's switch off the grid feature here for the grid. Wanna become famous? No, thank you. I'm very content in the position I'm in. Do we need to... How do I do that? Show mod icons. I need that. So let's delete this message. Okay. So I do think we can at least darken down the values here to imply the plane change. Yeah, this works quite well. I don't know what we're doing with the texture here. It's not really working that much. do think we can try to emphasize the perspective a bit more. I'm not sure we're doing the best job here. Yeah, something like that. Okay, the darker side should be here though. I don't know, maybe we don't even need to darken this at all. Near Scarf, no problem. Lurking is totally fine here too, so I really get a lot of people, they just want to hear me talking and see me make a bit of progress, and then doing all kinds of other things like drawing or doing laundry. It's totally fine, don't worry. It was nice to meet you and to chat a bit with you, and if you're interested in this type of content, I mean, I already can say that, then I always stream on Fridays and on Sundays art, so there from 18 to 20 p.m. GMT +1. I do think that's the same time zone as the Netherlands. Maybe it's 1 hour earlier or later, I'm not sure, but it's basically the same. Then you can see me there. And sometimes I stream retro, like I said, and yeah, would be really nice to see you again. I remember that. Okay. Also, there is the Discord if you want to have some information when I sometimes stream off hours, but usually that's not art. But still, I inform at least when I do have something going on where I can't do the art stream. I inform in the Discord, but I mean, as long as you are watching Twitch, you will be aware of if I'm streaming or not. It's just a convenient feature. Okay, let's look at maybe this element here. I do think we at least need to blend the things a bit more. And after that, I'm pretty sure we also need to get into painting some more details here. Yeah, over time everything will sort itself out. As of now, I'm just drawing away, looking for various things to improve. What did I want it with these spots here? Rather have them reddish. Yeah, something like that, and then we can maybe blend a bit. Color texture brush, why not? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then maybe let's look a bit more into detail at those elements here, because I really think they should be sharper. Okay, kinda do need to have the grid going on. Otherwise yeah, we get those problems. I do have some 3-point perspective going on here to make really this epic vibe. Basically, I think you can't go wrong with 3-point perspective. I barely have to see an image where it doesn't improve the quality of the image. Usually it just looks way nicer when you're going for 3-point perspective. I need to lighten up. I need to lighten this up. Maybe I also need to lighten up, but at least this image needs to be a bit lighter in that spot. And you might be asking yourself, how do I see that where everything needs to be a bit more lighter or a bit more darker? And a lot of the time when I paint, the subject matter isn't that important. I always emphasize that. And what is important is that we have a nice separation of edges. Like you want to go from light to dark again. And if you do that in a convincing manner, I mean, obviously you construct that, yeah? But if you do that, then you have an aesthetically pleasing image most of the time. Yeah, and how do I know that? Yeah, it's basically experience and sometimes also logic. Like for example, in this spot here, we have a nice separation here between, like, this is an orange. No, wait a moment. Okay, this is a fairly dark orange, and this is a fairly dark blue. I do think they, like you see here in the little color wheel, the tonal contrast is not huge, but blue and orange are directly opposite to each other. So we do have this going on, like it's the one end of the color wheel to the other. But then we have this area where we have this very weird orange yellowish tone to this, and this doesn't make a great contrast. So what I do now is either darken this, or I darken the whole part and then slowly introduce a little bit of light here again. And then we have, like I mentioned, the variation from dark to light to dark again. And you can get very creative with this sort of stuff. And basically every image is like that. It's, I would say it's like solving a Sudoku or something like that. I didn't really pay that much attention to the size, which is also a bit of an important feature to have. Okay, I also need to switch on the snap to grid feature. Let's see. I do think we overdid it a bit with the orange tone. I need to tone that down a bit so that it fits in a bit better. I do think now it does. Let's switch off the grid. Yeah, this kind of works. I don't know if I going. If I go too heavy with rectangular forms here. Let's look at this. Is where we started. Let me see. I need. Yeah, I do think we improved it. But here, I feel like this should be generally rounder, or it should have like those tentacle thingies. Let's work with this brush, I think, because it's a bit better for this kind of work. I mean, we can also work with triangular shapes. They also look very aggressive. But I do think we need to be a bit aware of the perspective following rectangular lines. I should limit those. need the other chalk brush here. Something like that, maybe? What is this supposed to be? Should those be windows? Or not? I think that is the most important question. Let's just do a quick mock-up. Let's see if we can just sketch out here some lines and then we erase them out. Okay, then let's grab the hard eraser. Following the perspective forms. Oops, sorry about that. I'm not totally sold on the concept that these are windows. But having them isn't a bad thing, I think. What about this? Can I? There is a shortcut when I can switch the line off here, this little ant line. I'm not sure what it is though. Okay, let's merge this down and then we can have a look at this. Or something like that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold, but at least it's something. And I always like to have anything rather than nothing. So we can still erase it out if we don't like it that much. But for now, it does the job. Maybe we can do a bit more blending here and there. What do we have here? I'm looking for the blending brush. Where is it? Is it gone? No, it's here. Sometimes I'm blind. Yeah, I do think we did a decent job here. Need to blend this a bit more. Like, is this some weird creepy creature here behind the window? Maybe it is. And gaming house, sorry, I didn't catch your first question. I do have stream. Yep, I do have that. So are you asking because of a multiplayer game or something like that? Because we could do that, no problem. And what is my plan for today? I'll write you at the end. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you. I don't know. I have to look at my girlfriend. She wasn't doing too well because of some medical issue.
Yeah, it's better now.
It's better now?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Should I continue to stream some retro after a break? Because
if you want to, you can.
Okay, so maybe we do a bit of retro today. Because I want to to have a plan also, that you know what I'm going to do. I always get surprised how these abstract images turn out. Usually they start out so messy, and I barely know if they can work at all. And then as soon as I start to paint and take my time, they evolve into this really nice conglomerate of lines, and yeah, I don't know, I really like where this painting specifically is going. It's very cool. I like it a lot. I don't know, maybe you don't, but I do think it's heading into the right direction. Also, let's have one person standing here. Sorry, if only for scale. One person for scale. Let's look at the iMat thing. Is where do we have the people? No, this one is right. Okay, people. Do we want him to be here? Maybe. I don't know. Somewhere around here? Yeah. I think that is okay. One thing though, I do think we either overdid it with this yellow tone, or we're having not enough yellow tones here. Let's try to accentuate the color here. I don't know. Is it better though? I'm very confused. Is it better with the very bright windows? Or rather have because also the bright windows are just this one this one passage here. But I do think the images here, they look just great. I don't want to mess with those. We can have some light elements here. Yeah, I'm not totally sold on either of those. But I do think we need some light spots if we are going for the rather bright value here. And I do think we should go for that. And we need some accentuation of the perspective here. We also need to blend a lot. Hey, what do we think? I think for one stream, this turned out pretty nice. I mean, obviously still a lot of work to do. I have some Cthulhu-y vibes that I get from it. And I also think a bit like those 90s children's horror movie stuff like Goosebumps. No?
What?
Oh, it's okay. I thought you were listening to my stream. Um, uh, in this image that I'm currently painting, since you are such a Goosebumps fan, I see a little bit of that in the image. I mean, it's also Cthulhu and stuff like that, but especially with the...
Yeah, it would totally fit as a cover.
You have to repeat, I can't hear you.
It would totally fit as a cover for like a Goosebumps.
Yeah, as a cover for a Goosebumps a
Yeah.
book or something like that, yeah. I can definitely see that here. Wow. I'm all sweaty. Oh. Even though this wasn't as exhausting. We do really need to separate this out. I feel like especially this should be way in the background. And just use a bit of blue color to push that in the background. Yeah, this makes more sense. And then, yeah, let's blend more, blend, because like especially with the background here, I don't want us to. I mean, it draws attention. I'm aware of that, but it is a delicate balance. Shouldn't be too much going on. Yeah, already it's a lot, so we can use every possibility to tone it down a bit and not make it as distracting. And we have to resharpen some edges. I'm sorry, but if we blend too much, it just looks digital. So at least we should have some hard edges here. Yeah, something like that. Push that in a bit. Okay. So I do think that we should wrap this up now. I do think it was a really nice stream. I had a bit of language problems. Really had trouble talking English today. I don't know why this is. Maybe I haven't been drinking enough coffee lately. Maybe I have drunk too much, I'm not sure. But yeah, I do think this came out pretty great. I want just a tad of blending before we we look for somebody to rate maybe, but I don't know if it's such a good idea to rate, because I will stream some retro afterwards for all of you Germans out there who want a bit of nostalgia. I will stream some retro, but because of that it doesn't make a lot of sense to rate somebody also retro, but maybe we can rate somebody artsy. I'm not too sure. My break will be something like 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. If you like to rate, do you have some recommendation who to rate? Is Tamahoma online, for example? Oh, I recommend Megumi M. Gaming Hamster, that is a great idea. Let's do that. I don't know who Megumi M is, but since you have recommended him or her, I'm pretty sure she or he is a great person. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, and now that's it. I won't do anymore. But we will have a great start for the next stream. She's a great artist too. Okay, then more so, it makes total sense to rate rate her. Okay, I had to look. Yeah, as I said, in about 10 to 15 minutes we will continue with some retro games. Thank you all for the stream. Thanks for your great support, and even if you're just lurking here, I'm so happy to stream for you and to develop all those cool pieces with you together. And yeah, say hello to Megumi. I guess she's great, and I will stay there also a bit, but I do also have to do some preparations for the stream, so I don't know. We'll see. So let's rate her. Megumi M. Okay, so goodbye everybody. Hope you're doing fine. And now we're going to rate.